Well, good, wonderful, beautiful morning, audience. What, do you want to tell them or should I tell them? So if you guys are following us on Instagram, actually the dog's Instagram, so we have an Instagram at Snowdogs Vlogs, and then the dogs have an Instagram at Gone to the Snowdogs. If you're following us on Instagram, you've probably already seen it. Really? This is how you're going to be all morning, huh? That's what I thought. Before I tell them, we're going to go say hi to Oakley just because you're being loud. Just because you want all the attention. I know, we're going. Not yet. We got to say good morning to Miss Oakley. Good, wonderful, beautiful morning, audience. Oakley, we got to clean out your eyes again. So anyway, I know you're being... I know, I'm going to tell them right now. Right now. So, if you guys have been around for a while, you know that Shelby has gone through a lot of surgeries in the past year. 1 year ago... 1 year and a month ago, we found a lump on her foot. She had to go in and have surgery to have it removed. Long story short, it was an infiltrating fatty tumor. So it wasn't cancer, it was a tumor, but it was an infiltrating fatty tumor, which means it had like little roots and could get around like her joints and stuff, so it had to be removed. Well, last night, while we were laying in bed, Jamie was petting Shelby, and same foot, this foot right here. I know, she's like, I'm not looking at you. She has another lump, and it's probably about the size of an M&M. It's not super big. It's on the bottom part of her foot. Called the vet this morning. We're going to go in. I'm pretty sure she's going to have surgery, because if it's the same thing, if it's an infiltrating fatty tumor, the problem with it will be it will grow around the joint of her toe, because it's like right in between here. And actually the top of her foot to me feels a little squishy right here. Yeah. Which means if it's on the bottom and already around the top, then it's probably wrapped around right there. Yeah. And they grow really fast, which is the other thing. Like, we've been checking Shelby's feet pretty much every time we cut her nails. So, her feet get checked a lot. But anyway, long story short, she's going to the vet. Well, if you're subscribed over at Gone to the Snowdogs, you might have already seen this as well. We're going to the vet. And tomorrow is Jamie's birthday. The next day is my mom's birthday. Jamie's actually out at my mom and dad's right now helping them install a floor in their bedroom, partially as a birthday present to my mom, which is kind of cool. But yeah, his birthday's tomorrow. I have no idea what's going on. I think we're going out to my mom's for dinner tomorrow, but I don't think we have anything super special planned. We were actually just talking about going camping, but now, if you have to have surgery, we're not going to be able to go camping because we can't take you out in the dirt with stitches in your foot. Maybe you won't have to have surgery. I was online last night looking about some information about like steroid injections, so I don't know. We'll see. I know. Oh, and Jamie's gonna finish his worm hotel for you guys today. I think that's the other thing that's happening today. Stop being so annoying. Did you figure out where you are? She's like, I'm at the vet. This is my favorite place. I know, you and Memphis both. You just love this place. All right, let's go inside. I think we come to this room all too often. What do you think, Shelby? All too often, we end up in this place. Oh boy. Yeah, they're gonna check your foot out. They're gonna check your foot out. Okay, so we're back from the vet. I'm gonna try to do this quickly as I can. It won't be quickly. Maybe it will be. I don't know. So, as you guys know, like I think I said earlier, a year ago, Shelby had the surgery where she had that tumor removed. Well, long story short, they're pretty sure it's the same thing. But this time, the problem is where it's at, it's like wrapped around her toe. So it's like down here, but it's wrapped around here. So they want us to go to the oncologist. They want us to go downstate to a specialist, have an MRI done on her foot so they can figure out exactly where this fatty tumor, infiltrating fatty tumor is, and then go from there. So the reality of that is Shelby we could go down there and they could do the MRI and it could be like, oh, it's not as bad as we thought. It's not as bad as it feels on the outside, because they don't really know what it looks like just from feeling it on the outside. But they could be like, oh, it's not as bad as we thought, and you can just do surgery and debulk it or have it removed or whatever. Or she could possibly lose a toe, which I'd be okay with that. Would you be okay with losing a toe, Shelby? Say we'd be okay with that. Dr. Danielle was who we saw today, so Dr. Danielle was going to call down to the oncology down in Canton and figure out what they want us to do. So we're just waiting for them to call back, and then we'll go from there. We may make an appointment down there. Oncology may say, go ahead and just try to remove it. They may say, we don't really know what's going to happen. There's a lot of things that could happen. I know. But regardless, we have to do something because it's an infiltrating fatty tumor, and it will just continue to grow on her foot and eventually will cause her a lot of joint pain, which it may already be doing. Huskies are really good at hiding pain. Really good at it. But Shelby's not limping or anything, and she ran around. I mean, you guys saw her the past couple days. She's been running around like crazy and having a good time. She's not bothering the foot, so we're hoping we caught it early enough. We're pretty good at catching Shelby bumps early, but it sucks because her birthday is on August the 8th. Jamie's birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday, Jamie. The dog's got a lump. Happy birthday, Shelby. You're probably going to have surgery. So yeah, that's about all we know right now. What a day. It's been a day. It's been a day, huh, babe? It's been a day. Are you hungry? You want some lunch? Yeah, let's go do that.
Alright, so here we are, stage 2 of the worm house. I have a normal 5-gallon bucket, and I have a hose. I have a hose that's about 2 foot long. I probably adjust the length of that before I am done. And it's in a hole cut in the bottom, the only hole in the bottom. So this will be the reservoir for what they call the worm tea. And then I'm just gonna take this because I have it on hand, and I'm gonna push it in here, and that's gonna wedge the hose between the perfect size hole in the thing. Now it's gonna obviously need to be replaced every once in a while, and but that will also offer the hose to kind of give a swivel. So later on I'll show you more why I have that like that. But this is the second part of it, and I wanted to show you guys real quick what I did. Is I first cut a small hole in the bottom, not really a small hole, a 1 inch inside the bottom of the bucket. I cut a ring, and then I took this ring and I removed it. Then the next step, I removed that outer 1 inch ring, and now here is my outer 1 inch ring in my very poor sewing. But I wanted the cloth material to be on there, so it's cloth through the outside, and you can see the hard ring on the inside. Really, you can use anything. You can use tape, you can use glue, you can use bobbing pins. And then I took the bucket and I drilled some holes, and I put some screws, and I wrapped some fishing line to create a little bit of extra support to hold the worms in. And the reason why I chose to use a cloth here instead of a screen or anything else was I didn't want the worms to go from their home into the bottom container, which will be then drained away. Which I might reconsider that whole process, but I wanted to keep my worm colony up in here. So quick to show you, that's it. Now that will go in here. Now I have the 2 compartments, and the worms and the dirt and their stuff will go in there. Will pretty much live in here, and then I will put the final bucket on top, which will have larger holes drilled all throughout it, and that will allow for the worms to come down into here or up into there, and the next compartment will be filled with our compost. And then there will be a lid with holes, and we'll flood the system and drain it through here, and everything should work great. But this is stage 2, ready for worms. Alright, so here is my bucket of worms. I pretty much took the top leaves out, which were just kind of what they're eating right now. Took that out, and the rest of the worms, as soon as I did, I noticed they were moving around really good in here. Let's see if we can get another one out here. Oh, there's a couple right there. Oops, they're hidden in the leaf. There he is. See? Right there. That's a good guy. So they're still doing quite well. It's only been 12 hours in the bucket, so they'll be happy to get happy to get it in their new home. So I've gotten down into the middle. I've removed the lighter compost, and this is more of the thicker compost, and the worms are just doing great So hopefully they just continue on. Is that the same worm? That is one worm right there. You can see how long he is. Alright, so I have the thicker compost at the bottom in the first to the, or the second to the bottom reservoir, and then I have this one. And this is going to have the compost in it with the lid on top, and you can go as many layers of this as you want, really. And that'll fit right in there. You can see that it, you can't really see, but it pretty much touches the next layer of dirt. You can't overfill it, or else it won't. Now it's stuck in there. But anyway, I'm going to take the rest of this and I'm going to put it in there, and I think we're done. Alright, so there it is. That's the final product. It can probably be adjusted to go as many towers tall as you can carry, or you can set there. But that's the done. And the two last most important things was the lid with the breather holes. There's my compost. And then how I had told you I would tell you about the hose and why I left it so long is there is no real escape for water to come out, except there might be a little bit of backflow there because it's not perfectly sealed. But is this hose. So if the rainwater is coming down in here, it is going to exit at this level. So if you have your worms living in down here, you're going to want to make sure that if you're away for a long time and they're kind of just doing their own thing, to make sure that this is down on the first level. And if you really need to, get a bungee strap or a bungee cord and hold it around in place, and you can probably bungee it somewhere in there and be perfect. That'd be probably about right. Alright, so I'm just antsy. I gotta see what it does. I haven't had one of these yet, so. Alright, I got the garden hose, and it's been a day or so since the worms have been out. I got them back to their closest starting location, So anyway, I'm gonna put some water through here, and we're gonna see what comes out of this. I don't need a ton of it. We are gonna go fertilize right after this, though. That is definitely brown. Whoa, okay, everybody got wet back here. That is definitely brown water. Look at that. And then see, it stops. So I'm gonna put this on pause while I go get something to fertilize with. Alright, so pros and cons to the worm hotel. Pros, it was free. Pros, it's a great way to compost. You get free worms. I mean, there's a lot of pros. Con, bucket one, looks a little tacky. That's alright though. Next go at it, I might make a wooden one for the house. And this guy can go out to the farm, where he will be utilized.
Hey, John Matthew, what are you doing back there? You riding in my Jeep, huh? Are you riding in my Jeep? Is it fun? So I just picked up my mom and John Matthew. We're at the credit union right now. We're gonna go out to lunch because I said Jamie's birthday is tomorrow, my mom's birthday is the next day, so we thought it'd be fun to go out to lunch. Plus, after the morning I've had, I needed to get the heck out of the house. Jamie's out at my mom and dad's helping install that floor, so yeah, it's been an interesting morning. What are you eating? Are you eating pickles and turkey?
And lemonade.
And lemonade?
Oh, sour. And pickle.
It's a pickle? Oh, good stuff. He's like, whatever, just feed me. I'm good with just eating.
He's a good eater.
Yeah, he is. Yay, I'm back. I know, I was gone for a while, wasn't I? Well, I had to take Mom out to lunch, and we had to take baby John Matthew out to lunch, but I'm back. Jamie is still out at my mom and dad's working on the floor, which is pretty cool. Hopefully they'll have it done before Mom's birthday. What do you think? What do you think? I know, you're just excited I'm back. So I finally got Jamie back. Hi, Jamie.
Hi.
Look at the back of the Jeep. Look at all the premium flooring.
I know, I wanted to show you. It actually looks like a work truck back
It does. It looks like a work truck. There's all this flooring. Jamie got my mom and dad's floor done.
Yep.
Remind me tomorrow when we're out there for birthdays
To show it?
to show the floor.
Yeah.
Because he didn't take a camera with him.
No.
But, yeah. Hey, your birthday's in 2.5 hours.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying.
Okay, just
And we're totally not in the drive-thru at McDonald's.
yeah, but you gotta have snacky cakes.
You know, it's like 9 o'clock and I really like chicken nuggets. So
Right.
don't judge me.
It's funny. I normally get a coffee
Yeah.
right about now, but
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't get a coffee today. I think I'm just tired.
Here comes our food.
Awesome. Thank
And
you
we
much.
get fresh fries.
Yep, you too.
McDonald's for the win. Look at these girls. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Tell everybody, say, guys, I finally ate my dinner after Mom gave me different food. I ended up giving Oakley the Wellness Core Raw Rev small breed, and she ate it all. So I don't know if it's like the big nuggets she just doesn't like or what, but she ate it all. How are you doing, beautiful? Yeah, I know. You think I'm gonna touch your foot. It says like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't touch my foot. Don't touch my... I'm gonna touch it. Ready? Touch. So today was a random, crazy day of random. We weren't really expecting to go to the vet this morning until late last night, and then Jamie did some things and worked on the floor, and it was just a really strange, odd day. And I'm tired, probably because I've been emotional all day. Thanks, Shelby, for making me be emotional all day. Like, I feel like you're gonna be fine, but it's still scary, right? It's still scary. Vet didn't call us back yet. She said it could take a day or two before the oncologist gets back to her, so we probably won't know anything right away. So make sure you guys are following us at Instagram.com/snowdogsvlogs and Instagram.com/GoneToTheSnowDogs, because that's probably where I'll do updates first, just because it's easiest. But anyway, we are going to go ahead and call it a night and go to bed. If you guys are new to this channel and you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with your friends to help us grow the audience. As always, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Stay positive, dream big, and we'll see you again soon. I say goodnight to the audience and give kisses. And kisses from Oakley. Good night, audience.